Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. Of course, many businesses in our community across the country, around the globe, impacted heavily because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And we are joined by, I think many of you watching probably know Michael Wood, not only an incredible entrepreneur, but a philanthropist here in Ottawa. And he's been working the phones, trying to get in touch with politicians. And I understand he had a meeting this morning. Michael joins us from his home partner of Ottawa Special Events. Michael, thanks so much for taking the time, buddy.
Good morning, Derek. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. I hope you and your family are well. On a personal note, how have you guys been?
Everybody's good. You know, my dad lives in Florida for the winter. It's a tough life, obviously, for him, but he was able to make it back earlier, about a week and a half ago. His wife just came back, so otherwise, everybody's good.
Excellent. Mike, let's talk about the impact on your business. As I understand it, it's been very, very difficult and challenging times for you.
I appreciate the time, first of all, Derek. It's beyond challenging. Actually, before I did this, I had somebody that in the same business call me, literally losing his mind, like freaking out, because for our business, you know, we do event production. The majority of the event production happens between right now and November. You know, we don't do Christmas parties and so on for the most part.
Right.
And then it's quiet for the wintertime. Sure, there's winter loot and fire and ice and so on. However, the majority of our revenue comes in between now and November. And so what ends up happening is we go quiet in December, and to March, we use up all of our reserves. And then, you know, we rebuild and we basically restart. And so right now, we have absolutely no revenue coming in for the rest of 2020 as it stands today. I'm sure that will change, but I have to look at it from today, and we don't have, you know, $1 coming in. So we've had to make the incredibly tough decision to lay off all of our staff.
Wow.
And because there's just, you know, it'd be a different story if it was reduced revenue, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
This is zero revenue, and right now negative revenue, because the bills for all of us in this industry keep coming in too.
Yeah, and Michael, just for people at home that aren't aware of what you do, I mean, you're a business of putting big events on, right? And of course, you know, with self-isolation and social distancing, those events aren't going to happen for you. And I know that you've heard from you have a far reach, Michael, and I know you've heard from a number of people, other businesses desperate, but you've been working the phone. So as I understand it, you had a meeting with McKenna, a virtual meeting with her this morning. Is that right?
I did, and I will say this. You know, this woman and federal cabinet minister was genuine. She was caring. She was understanding, and I view myself as incredibly fortunate to be able to have that meeting. You know, I'm a small business owner in one city in Canada, and I've really taken upon myself at this point now to be the voice for others, but to have a federal cabinet minister take the time when they're going in to Parliament tomorrow to try and push all of this through, to hear out my challenges. I also had the CEO of the Board of Trade and another person on with me too from Ernst & Young. And for the minister to listen to the three of us and our concerns, I cannot say enough great things about her.
So, Mike, is help on the way then for small businesses?
You know, help was in theory sent last week. I think the real help is coming this week. From what I understand, the Ontario government is about to announce help. There's more federal help coming because they have to push that through Parliament first. Right. So I would like to believe that the real true help we'll find out about tomorrow.
Okay. And, you know, Mike, as you know, somebody watching, like, what can they do to help small businesses? I mean, I know yourself, there's not much people can necessarily do for you, but, you know, as I said, you have a far reach in the community. What about those, you know, other small businesses? What are you encouraging them to do, and what have they been encouraged to do?
You know, I had some friends, or a friend the other day actually go to a store and buy a puzzle from a local store, not a big, chain or whatever conglomerate. And I know other people are going and buying gift certificates for different restaurants. And the thing is, the hard thing is that everybody's closed now, and everybody's just going to need, when this all bounces back to normal at some point, we're all just going to need support and help from the community. As much as small business over the years, it's kind of ironic, right? Small business, for the most part, has always been community-orientated to help the community. And at this point, when we do recover, the small business is going to need the community like the community's needed us over the years.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and this community is such a great one, Mike. And I can't say enough, from everything that I've been seeing and everything that I've been reading, and just seeing the work that you've been doing on behalf of other business owners. It's just been incredible. Thanks so much for joining us, Mike. Really appreciate it.
Derek, I can't thank you enough for the time today. Best of luck and stay healthy, my friend.
Thanks, you too, pal. We'll be back with more after this.